So it's just the big green one, eh? So for those who don't know, I'm Michael Ford. Thank you for the very kind photograph you had of me. That was some many years ago, so thank you. As we're keeping things short, people who know there's two Michaels in Love Blue. I'm Michael Ford, there's Michael McCann. He can talk underwater with a mouthful of marbles. So I'll keep mine short, should be grateful of that. So, here we go. I know the Minister spoke about the Broncos, absolutely fantastic. I'm a mad Broncos supporter myself, but we have the Brisbane Lions in the grand final as well, which for me is equally as important. So, Lava Blue, I'll keep it. We're a small mining company, but we specialise in technology, providing high purity, high value special materials for the energy transition. Like many other people in our space, we've got various mining leases and we're in various critical mineral space. And where we started up in North Queensland. We're still up in North Queensland, even though we're down here. The original mine was a sapphire mine, about 300 kilometres west of Ingham, if those people know that part of Queensland. So we're here today just to talk briefly on our HPA. We've got the kaolin clay raw samples, but we're also now working with a few other companies. Announcements have been made about talking their stock into high-valued HPA as well, their feedstock. But we believe our technology can be used for a variety of critical minerals. We're turning that one. That's our pet echidnas that keep getting into our samples on the mine. And for those people who are interested in seeing the vials there from the raw clay through to the end product, we've got one of the scientists here from QUT, Nick. You'll spot him. He's got the best tie here today, and he's got those vials. So if anyone would like to see them and hear him talk about how they get them, he's here to do that. One of our strengths, of course, is our collaboration with QUT. We started that in 2018. We took the material from the Lava Plains facility. We took that to QUT, so we've got an idea, but we need some help. And I think that's a really important part, and people have been mentioning it today, about the universities and industry working together. And just recently, last year, and we're in the process now of operating that facility, we have our larger demonstration pilot plant. So I won't go on about the opportunities too much on there. Everyone knows the opportunities, everyone's been talking about today. We would just like to make one comment that everyone says to us, oh, what about the competition? You've got people in Gladstone competing with you. I mean, that's ridiculous. We as a state need to get together to be number one in the country and the world as the supplier of these materials. We welcome and support and congratulate everyone who's in this space and doing it, and we're here together. So we're not competing, they're not competing, we're competing with the globe. So one of our facilities that we just like to talk about quickly, of course, we call it PRISM. The acronym's up there. That's out at Redlands on the Department of Agriculture. It's a large demonstration facility out there. There's about 1,000 square metres out there. That's in conjunction with QUT. And we're actually operating that now and producing 4N material out there for HBN, and almost had some 5N here very recently. So we're very proud of that facility and where we are and how that will help de-risk not just our partners but other people that are in this space. One thing we always talk about quickly is when you come out and we welcome people to come and look at our facility, is that you don't see a whole lot of stainless steel, and sometimes people say, you guys have done it on the cheap. No, that's the opposite. It's specialist plastics that allow us to do what we're doing out there and some of those plastics are way more expensive than stainless steel. So we've also had an announcement just recently that we're working with the Queensland Government Department of Mines on doing some work with our research and process for mine tailings. The significant part about that is that's a cooperation now between us, a private business, the Queensland Government, and 2 universities right here. So that's with QUT and the university here that we are here at today. So that just shows how much this space has gone and where we're going to. And I think just to finish up where we are in our technology, as we've said, we're down here in Brisbane today, and our research and our demonstration plant, but we're all about the whole of Queensland and the benefits that'll bring to the whole of Queensland. For the scale up, the Northwest Mineral Belt, the value adding, the everywhere. I think that's my last one, and probably over time, but it's been mentioned many times before. The requirement for government support is critical through regulation, through accessible grants. So there's one thing to say, oh, there's a grant there, but it's got to be an accessible grant for those. And the government, we're true believers in taking equity in the businesses, providing loans, or even, and I don't think anyone's mentioned on this before, about assisting with the guaranteeing of some of the prices in off-takes, because we need to go to the market, to the finances, to say we've got a guaranteed off-take, and then you have to have a guaranteed price. If something's going to be for, you're starting now 2 or 3 years out, if you accept the price they give you, you might as well go home, because you'll get such a roasting on that it's just not tenable. So if the government was able to assist in that, I just think it would make financing so much more accessible to us that are in this space. Thank you.